there's a way you can share this stuff more easily from here. Because if I click share to page groups, I have to like search for my other groups, and it doesn't exactly. Yeah, because for some reason it. Yeah, there seems to be a big disconnect here. Anyway, just give me a while. I'm going to set this up. Since you can't complain when I can. Okay, so live here. Okay, now we can just do the shares from here, and then yeah, like what gives? It's available. It's available when I do the shares manually, but it's not available when I have to do it automatically. I don't understand the logic, but sometimes that is what it is. Hey, Tim Sopcack, thank you for liking the stream. Just about to get started. Share to one last group, and then we can begin. And what are we beginning? Traditional cube draft. That's right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to an. Wait, I still haven't. Wait, yeah, I haven't. Oh, I forgot to click the post here. Posting, and now we can begin. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Magic Arena Run. Today we are going to be doing traditional arena cube draft. I usually do traditional because it gives us guaranteed 3 matches no matter what happens. Just as a reminder for everyone, for those who don't bother reading anything up here, this event is phantom. These cards will not be added to your collection. Do you honestly think they'll give you the best rares and mythics for only 4,000 gold? But that said, enough talk. Let's get to the draft. So, first week of the new year has come and gone. I wonder how everyone is doing. I'm hoping everyone's doing well. Actually, cause for concern. So many people I know either got infected or either contracted COVID or knows someone near and dear to them who's contracted COVID. Pretty much we can all blame it on the holidays. So I'm hoping everyone please take care of yourselves. Okay, so one thing to note here, I'm actually going into this a bit blind here, so let's see. If we go Thassa, this one is pretty much saying we need to look for cards that that abuse ETB triggers. I'm pretty sure there are quite a few of them, like Night of Autumn is a good one, although we don't see any in this particular pack. Overwhelming Splendor is probably too expensive for what it is. I really want to take I'm hoping the Soulherder. Actually, this is a concern. There's a chance that Soulherder does not come back, so I would be taking this one for not. There's a Fateful Absence, which is always good removal. Not much in blue. Let's give it a try. Let's see what ETB effects we can get. Like, Ghost Rider's a good ETB. Okay. There's a Doom Necromancer, which is always good. This one usually comes back. It's not, but we can easily go into blue-black, splashing white. Maybe we can do some sort of reanimator control. It's something I've seen to always default to. Well, not much better and stuff here. Like, I think the next closest thing is Silumgar's Command, which is fine. I think we just take the Woe Strider. Let's get into the usual best colors and see what we get from there. Captivating Crew. Unfortunately, it's activated ability. It's not an ETB. Sign in Blood, always good card draw. Seagate Restorations, card draw plus a land if we need to. I will note that there is a lot of red removal that's about to pass our way. The sure pick is usually Sign in Blood here. It sets up our black at the least. We are passing a lot of red though. That's my concern here. Do I want to go red or do I want to go black? Let's go black for now. Also, yeah. This kind of just going into this blind. I just want to try something out. usually at this point we're on the lookout for either stuff with ETB, stuff that's really big. Although we're not technically locked into Reanimator. There is a Mizzix Mastery. This is generally broken, and we are in the colors that generally have very good instants and sorceries. So we probably could speculate on this. Like the Thassa, like if anything else, we don't have to keep the Thassa. And we did pass quite a good number of dual lands, so I'm not so sure which ones are coming back. I'm gonna speculate on the Mizzix Mastery. Oh, generally the idea is you want to take some of the best cards, but you also want to have a plan to go with them. Right now, yeah, right now it's quite bad. Mizzix Mastery is not so great when your only good pick is Sign in Blood, and like Thassa's Deep Dwelling is not such a great pick when your only creature's Ghost Rider. Okay, so Prismari Command. Magma Quake's horrible with Mizzix Mastery. Insult to Injury, not so great either. Prismari Command is probably the most solid card in this pick. Other than that, I probably would have taken the Mind Stone. So the Sign in Blood is already not so sure because it's double black. We probably want to be in the other colors. Okay, Bloodchief's Thirst gives us some removal. Deemworthy also counts as removal. There's an Acquisitions Expert if we need to snipe, if we want to snipe cards early. I think I'm more likely to just take the Deemworthy. Dismiss is fine also, but I would note that it's more of control rather than Mizzix Mastery, so I think I'll just take the Deemworthy here. We could easily be into blue-red spells at this point, even if we ignore Thassa. We can easily pivot and just go all mono-red spells, but that's probably quite unlikely at this point also. Not so sure. Also doing its, yeah, chat box, alert box check. Okay, let's see. Still waiting for the... Oh, they're coming. They're coming. It's all evenly spread out as well, I might add. I'm still hoping to do the Vintage Cube. I'm still waiting for customer support to... They've already figured out they've already figured out what's wrong. They're ready to reset the password, and then the weekend came, so might be delayed a bit. So it's about 2 more days left, so that might be an issue. Okay, Lay Claim, Yawgmoth, decent, but we're frowning on black at this point. Delver seems fine if we're going to go the spells plan. Dusk Legion Zealot's always solid. I'm not so sure. I think I might just take Delver. So all of a sudden the black picks are not so great here. Even Thassa's not so great at this point as well. We surprisingly not that... We could tap another target creature, but surprisingly not that many creatures with ETBs. Okay, so there's a Gitu Lava Runner. That also goes well with instant sorceries, but we can go Fetid Pools or Blightstep Pathway, so the black is still live. I think I'm more likely to take the Fetid Pools here. Okay, so we got Timur Calls the Dead. Ooh, the Soulherder came back, so that's another something to consider if we do go for the Blink plan. Like, if we cut all the black, we can easily go Jeskai. But again, we are missing creatures that with great ETB ability, so let's keep an eye out for those. So all of a sudden, Fetid Pool, well, the Pathway was not so great either, but it was still an option. Okay, we got Watery Grave. Inspiring Vantage is good if we go for that. Dragon Skull Summit. Oh wow. I kind of want to take the Inspiring Vantage to see if we can support the White Splash. Okay, got the Captivating Crew back. Judith came back. Judith's probably looking good at this point. Captivating Crew's fine. Brineborn Cutthroat. also reasonable. If we go heavy blue, let's actually take the Brineborn Cutthroat. Like our spells are mostly instants at this point. Okay. Pathway's good here. Not exactly a great start if you only have like 6 solid cards to begin with. We do have a good solid land base though. Acquisitions, experts, fine. Yeah, in fact, our black might be more solid, so we can easily just go black. We can easily go black blue at this point. Oh, Lier. Now if there is a payoff for going all spells, this is it. So we definitely want to go black blue. Do we want to go black blue splash red? Because okay, let's say we go black. Because all of a sudden these look good. Hoping the Sulfur Falls comes back. Okay, we got Onyx, we got Sheoldred, so that's neat. Shipwreck Marsh is also fine. Sheoldred is a very good top end that we can probably just cast if we're not going for Reanimator. Professor Onyx goes better with... Also, this only affects creatures, so Professor Onyx actually dodges that. Also helps us with Magecraft in a sense. I guess we can take on Professor Onyx. My other pick would probably be Sphinx of Foresight. But it looks like the black cards are coming in, so... Yeah, it looks like they're solidly coming in already. Got Blood for Bones, so that's our Reanimator spell. Got Serra's Emissary, which is very broken. Probably not gonna hard cast it, but... So we have to speculate here. If I take Serra's I can take Serra's Emissary, but if I don't get the Blood for Bones or any Reanimator, it's bad. Actually, I don't exactly have a way to... Well, we have Prismari Command. That's one way to discard. Wow, this is a tough one. Really having a tough time deciding between Emissary or Blood for Bones. Like, Blood for Bones doesn't... We'll take the Emissary for now. But we kind of need triple white, and like... And that's so unlikely at this point. That's... Yeah, like we have one bright... We have 2 white sources. Probably a treasure from Prismari Command. So we're probably not gonna hardcast Emissary anytime soon. Also note that Emissary not... Okay, Disfigure's a good instant. Tezzeret Artifice Master is fine. Yeah, we need God Eternal Bond to... Treasure Map's a good way to draw into stuff. Bane Veil also counts as a land, so that's something to consider. Yeah, we need to determine our plan, because all of a sudden the Mystics Mastery does not look so great at this point. There's also a Clone Crafter, so... Yeah, this is a good ETB creature. So basically what we do is... Clone Crafter... If we get a duplicate of one of our opponent's creatures. It might be good, it might not. But it does combo with Thassa in a sense. So we now have a few effects that go well with Thassa. Not that you still need some instants and sorceries to make Lier worth it. Ooh, there's a Manatide. There's a Vanquish the Horde if we need to reset the board. Vraska's Contempt is always good. There's a Primal Command which we can't cast, unfortunately. There's a Lightning Helix which is also good. So we need to decide if we want to go... Okay, we need to make some decisions here. Do we want to go red, blue, black, red, or red, white, blue? Because red, white, blue gives us Soulherder, but all we get is Clone Crafter. We don't get Lightning Helix, which is also a good spell. I think we take the... Yeah, we'll take the Contempt. Oh, there's a Magma Opus. That's a good one. Indata Triumph, unfortunately, the wrong colors. Commit is always good. I think we do take the Magma Opus here. Oh. So we kind of have a plan, but we are really stretching it. Platinum Angel's always good. There's a Hengegate Pathway which also counts. I guess when in doubt, just take the creature that keeps us from losing the game. Okay, we got Spirebluff Kanalka, Canyon Slew, Unstable Obelisk as removal. Vadrik is actually interesting as if we can trigger Night Day quite a few times. We probably want the lands though, and I think we are going to solidly be going blue, black, red, so we'll take the Canyon Slew. Got Clifftop Retreat as an option. There's also a Prophetic Titan, which is actually fine. Probably should be the Volcanic Salvo though. Okay, we got the Shipwreck Marsh back. Okay, yeah, we have to take the Shipwreck Marsh here. Our mana's gonna be all over the place. Drawn Catacomb, likewise Drawn Catacomb. So we're probably gonna be skipping on the. Yeah, I guess we're going pure control, which is interesting, but not. Field of the Dead's always fine, I guess. If we're going control, we can always go Field of the Dead. And okay, now we have some good payoffs here. So there's Massacre Worm, which is a board wipe. There's Scarab God, which is a house. I'm more likely to take the Scarab God because it is cheaper and it's a lot easier on the mana. We still need good instants and sorceries though. Sublime Epiphany, very expensive for an instant sorcery. I might actually just take the Royal Eruption or the Meathook Massacre at this point. So right now, red looks like it's the splash color, which is fine. We probably want at least one board wipe, so we will take the Meathook Massacre here. I'm actually okay with not doing so. But yeah, we are going. So we're pretty much just splashing red for a few cards. Now the question is Lier still worth it at 4 instants and 1 sorcery? Oh, we got Liliana Waker. Each player discards a card. Each player who can't. This one's fine. Brainstorm is always solid, but I think we want more action. Also like our only air quotes fetch land would be Field of Ruin. Phoenix of Ash doesn't always come back. Shatter Skull Smashing, not a great return spell. I think I want to take the Liliana Waker of the Dead here. Because also us discarding cards, well, we're still not sure about Mizzix's Mastery. Like, we don't have a super bomb spell like, say, a time warp. Even our board wipe is an enchantment, so we can't exactly cast that. Ketria Triome. Experimental Frenzy. Kind of experimental. I might rather actually just have the Bomat Courier, if only to keep hitting. Well, Play with Fire is actually solid too. Problem now is maybe the splash color should be blue, not red. Okay, Chart a Course, Deck of Many Things. Jadar is fine. Banefire, not okay. Deck of Many Things. I think this will wheel. Scholar of Lost Trove. This is nice if we can get it back and start blinking it, but that's it's a bit sketchy. I might rather just have the Chart of Course. Let's take the Chart of Course for now. Okay, Cursebound, Censored, Temple. Yeah, we're probably going to be black-red main. So the blue's the splash color, which is kind of weird considering our mana base. Oh wait, no, we got Haunted Ridge. There's Magda if we want to get more treasures. Toralf's Disciple. Actually, this is a good way to get spells in. We're skipping on the Haunted Ridge, but Toralf's Disciple is a good way to get spells into your library, and they will end up in your yard, which makes Mizzix Mastery all of a sudden quite better. So we'll probably cut the Thassa, probably cut the Tezzeret. We'll keep the Lier though. So all of a sudden we want to shift more towards black-red, splashing a little blue. But nothing so great here. Well, Seagate Stormcaller. Copy the next that costs 1 or 2. That would be Play with Fire, Chart a Course, Sign in Blood, Scorching Dragonfire, Lightning Bolt. It is better than whatever else I have here. But it's also blue. Terramander, Malakir, Rebirth. Ornithopter Paradise is fine as a... is probably fine as a mana dork. Yeah, I've kind of I'm ignoring white at this point already. Wait, hold on. Who was that? Hey, Jericho Elagan, thank you for liking the streams. If you're just tuning in, you're just tuned into me having no real idea what to do this time. Oh, scary, sir. Yeah, we need more trees. And also Skittering Surveyor is a good one to keep bouncing back. So, interesting setup. We need to decide what... we have to make a decision what our game plan is. I think in the end, our best play is still probably going to be Thassa, so Thassa comes back in. So let's take a look at... so first, mana base. Let's see if we... I probably don't want to fit the Field of the Dead because we're not running more non-basics. So since we're not going for... yeah, we can cut the Platinum Angel. Yeah, if we're going for spells... Mizzix Mastery back in's fine. So that means some of our Planeswalkers... I already cut the Tezzeret. I might want to cut the Liliana also, but Liliana can discard stuff. I might just cut some of the black ones, which probably means cutting Liliana after all. We want to keep the black... we want to keep the black late game, so Professor Onyx, Mito, Contempt is fine. Which means, unfortunately, we're giving up the Sign in Blood. Probably the Priest of Forgotten Gods. Let's do an instant sorcery sanity check. So that's 6 spells we can cast on our opponent's turn. But that's not counting the potential... but that's not counting the potential lightning bolts we're going to get. So let's keep that in mind. Do I want to just keep... yeah, this is much better. At this rate, we only need 2 swamps. So we're fine with this build. Delver is probably the weakest one. Yeah, I guess we cut the Delver. That's definitely the weakest one of the bunch. So this is primarily spells, but we are trying to get some extra advantage through our ETB creatures. Not so sure how well we're going to do with this one. Again, this is just me. This is my equivalent of Netflix and chill. That reminds me, I have not seen Netflix in quite a while. I probably want to... yeah, I want to watch Silent Sea. I also want to... yeah, I guess Komi-san Can't Communicate's already finished its first season. I can already watch that straight. I am overdue in watching Agretsuko because I stalled out on the second season because of Anai. That's stupid dog. But season 3 looks really... I might actually just skip that part of season 2 and just go straight to season 3 altogether. Because Season 4 looks like a great redemption arc for our boy Haida. Okay. Sketchy, but we are keeping this one. Now take note that if we cycle this, we don't get the token. Okay. So I need to decide if like if our opponent, yeah, I definitely want to hold until I can cast Brineborn Elvish Reclaimer. Okay, sure. Brineborn Cutthroat. So we got our Mizzix Mastery, not so. So we're gonna see what our opponent does. So next turn we have Clone Crafter. Also note that we can Mizzix Mastery the Deem Worthy just to get it back. If our opponent plays something big that gives us a big damage spell, and we can just do the Thassa Clone Crafter next time. Oracle of Moldiah. Okay, probably want to let that land. So okay. They know what's on top. They are missing. Oh, I should not have let them play that land. Well, I'm 1 red mana, but I'm not that far off, so I am deciding if I want to. No, we'll just play the Clone Crafter for now. Let's see what we get out of our Dragon Master Outcast. Sure. So opponent needs to use the Reclaimer to get the lands for Radha. Angel of Invention is also fine. So we probably will have to Mizzix map. Canyon Slew. Yeah, so Thassa's not so great this time. Yeah, we're just 1 mana away. Hold on. Let's cycle this first. If it happens to be... Okay, Scorching Dragonfire is good. Let's see what our opponent does. Also, Scorching Dragonfire nukes the Faithful Disciple in a way that... But I probably want to nuke the Angel of Invention instead, so prevent it from coming back. My concern is our opponent might have some sort of effect that bounces... that protects it. That's my concern. Also, this is at the beginning of your upkeep, so even if I play the land next turn, I still won't... Oh wow, they're really going for it. So that minimizes our damage. So the question is, does our opponent hit something good off the Faithful Disciple? So next turn I probably don't play Thassa, I probably just Mizzix... I'm probably gonna just Mizzix Mastery. Okay, I might just Mizzix Mastery for Radha. Banishing Light to bounce the Cutthroat or the Dragon Master. Okay, they're nuking the Cutthroat. So they probably, that probably means they have another way to nuke the Dragon Master. Oh no, they don't. Okay, so they nuke that instead, which is fine. Yeah, because I milled the reds 1, 2, 3. Because I milled the red source. Oh wait, I can still No, it's not flashback. That's the problem. So we're kind of on the defensive now. If I start drawing lands, this would be really sad. That said, I also have no idea what our opponent's exactly doing. Yeah, it's like a bunch of good stuff, but that's it. We took Massacre, X equals 2. Ooh, we're missing with the mana. Okay, fine. So this is about to get out of reach. We need to see what else our opponent has in store. Our opponent practically should be... Okay. That's a weird flex. Okay, makes a copy. Yeah, it has haste, so they have 3 mana, which they can use to sack a land, I suppose. Come on, black mana. Cycling, okay. Oh no, it's red. Yeah, the key is yeah, unfortunately, it looks like if I go Me Took Massacre, it's gonna be... Oh no, they're just going for the land sack. Okay. Yeah. We did... Let's see what... Ranger class. Okay, we're actually gonna tap this one. So our opponent could still attack with this. No, they're not. Come on, black mana. Though this is a bit of an awkward ask, considering that we don't have that many black sources. Our blacks... Oh. Yeah, our opponent's gonna... Yeah, once this gets out of reach, but we are gonna definitely start sacking goats just to get to our next black mana source. We are able to escape, so I don't even mind the Woe Strider going. Opponent's probably going... Yeah, they're going for the level 3. They're digging for something big. Yeah, I think this was conjured. What did they conjure? Oh wait, we have... Yeah, what did they conjure here? Yeah, I think the only thing they could have conjured is the Vanishing Light. That's the only card that makes sense here. Fauna Shaman. Okay, so opponent... they're going to go digging for their next big threat, so we really need to meat hook Massacre. And this is 1, 2, 3. It's 5 mana, which they technically have. Let's just tap this. Let's force them to kind of use it, I guess. Yeah, they're going to adapt. Thankfully, no trample. Definitely don't. I just put you in the bottom, right? Finally. So unfortunately, yeah, we are going to have to wipe the board here. Yeah, we'll keep the Vraska's Contempt. Oh wow, so many triggers. So next turn, if our opponent plays something big, we go for the Vraska's Contempt. Otherwise, we just replay the Woe Strider, start getting value again. Opponent probably doesn't have anything, so we are going to end up just taking 3, sure. Taking 4, okay. Shadow Spear. Okay, so we definitely are holding Vraska's Contempt up. If our opponent is smart about it, okay, they also don't have anything up top. If okay, let's see if they move to equip. How much is this to equip? 5, so they're most likely equipping Shadow Spear if ever. So we have a Prismari command, which we can use for various things. We are going to go Woe Strider first. We have no way of getting spells back. So, slew. We're going to keep the... We're going to cut the Cutthroat. Chart the course. Actually, no, the chart the course is fine. Probably the Play with Fire. So unfortunately, when we blink this, we lose the... We can choose to not blink it yet. Opponents already made this at level 3. Are they really missing... Don't they have enough creatures on top, I guess? Okay. Yeah, let's set up the next card. Oh, it also drains them too. Okay, don't need to Shipwreck Marsh. That's already 3 lands on the bottom, so we have to be careful. Skittering Surveyor gets them back. We can start using this as a way to... Okay, let's attack first. Yeah, we're gonna start using this as a way to... Oh, you know what? Yeah, actually we do, because we probably want to take the option to draw and discard. We probably want to take the draw and discard option at some point. So we're gonna use the Skittering Surveyor to take all the lands out of at least the remaining 4 mountains. That leaves us with still a few non-basics, but it does give us a good Prismari command. Opponent is stuck. They probably have something they can finally cast off the top. Also, we should start paying attention to what our opponent has. So, Shaman, Reclaimer, the Oracle, so they're basically ramp. The red might just be for Radha, which makes the Ketria Triome kinda weird. Okay, if we don't need to, we don't have to. Shipwreck Marsh. Ugh. Yeah, we ended up drawing it again. Go figure. So, blink again, take out another mountain. Technically, we could have played one of those mountains already, but we kind of don't need to at this point. I'm very sure our opponent doesn't have discard, but like Magma Opus, we have the mana to kind of cast it. I guess our opponent was expecting to survive with Helm of the Host, etc. I guess now we go for it. Yeah, opponent concedes. They figured that we're going to just draw cards just to discard the mountains. Okay, so knowing that our opponent is somewhat creature heavy, Waker of Liliana Waker looks good. Lightning Helix looks good. We could splash white for that, but I don't really feel like it. That is super sketchy. Technically, we could splash white for the Lightning Helix, but our only source of white mana outside of that is Ornithopter and Prismari Command. I'm gonna try it, but I'm probably gonna cut it soon after. Let's cut the Seagate Stormcaller. Actually, no, Seagate Stormcaller. Yeah, we have more targets now, but we're probably casting a lot of it early. Yeah, I'm just gonna try it once, but we're probably gonna cut that. They probably played a good number of creatures on their earlier turns. Oh, they definitely played a good number of creatures. We just have. I think they played all of it out. But we did take so many turns after that, so I was really curious about what happened there. Their last creature they played was the Fauna Shaman. We had the Meat Hook Massacre to clear the board. They're definitely a ramp deck. And they also seem like they're aiming for a particular big creature. If it's just the Angel of Invention, okay, that would make the green white go white strategy kind of legit. Interesting. Now take note, our white is literally only for Lightning Helix, so I can choose to just make this black. Yeah, so we make this black, go for Ornithopter. We can go for Leer soon. Yeah, I think our opponent's definitely on the ramp plan. Yeah, we're going for Ornithopter. And then next turn we can cycle, make a treasure with this. Then Then that lets us leer and play with fire. Yeah, opponent's now aiming for the Fauna Shaman with the Shadow Spear protection. Yeah, we're not casting the Thassa yet because we want to get this in the yard. The problem now is we're definitely going to see what our opponent is gunning for this time. And since we only have one black source, we definitely need Ornithopter to stay alive if we're going to have Professor Onyx as an out to whatever big dude they get. Oh, they're not getting a big dude, so we're going to pass. No blocks. Opponent could have equipped Shadow Spirit. Okay, they might also have a... If they have a removal for Ornithopter, I would be sad, but... Garruk Unleashed. Oh wow, this is no, this is M21 Garruk. Okay. So this is probably this deck is way too fair if you ask me. Okay. So now my question is, do I snipe the Fauna Shaman or do I go for Garruk? Because Garruk goes plus. I can't block that as a result. If our opponent was looking for a creature, they would have gone for it immediately. So next turn, Professor Onyx, probably minus. We can actually do plus as well. Yeah, oddly enough, it seems like we're the one who's the ramp deck this time. I wouldn't call it much of a ramp though, but... opponent might just equip Shadow Spear. We will have to... Oh, they were missing blue the last time? Is this an Eska deck? Looks like an Eska deck. Okay, let's say we go Professor Onyx. Oh, Chart the Course is also valid. Need to decide because our opponent's gonna keep gaining life off this. Yeah, what's the blue for? Wait, and this is only creature, right? Exile under one creature, so we're not getting Professor Onyx back. I can attack with Lear first, chart the course, and see what to do next. We're taking another 4 if we do that. Also, we want to hit 8, so we don't want Lear to die. I guess we just go Professor Onyx. Minus for now.
Under my tutelage, even you can master death.
Yeah, we need to... Let's figure out what's the mystery behind this Fauna Shaman. And they're not even activating it, so it's possible they don't have a creature card to discard. Curiouser and Curiouser. Okay, the blue mana is a real mystery. Scavenging Ooze, they'll eat the Magma Opus, okay. Which means we probably have to cast Chart the Course twice. Also note that we're putting 2 cards in the yard, so we are feeding this Ooze. Ugh. Do they... I like the idea of playing Thassa and then playing Chart the Course. It drains them a little bit, gets us some card selection. I think we definitely Chart the Course first. So oh yeah, we have to be careful. We actually need one swamp, and we can't guarantee that the Ornithopter will survive. Let's see if they have removal for this. If they have, it's fine. At least it would give us the identity of that final card. Oh, we can actually draw 4 cards out of this. Oh wow, that's nice. Yeah, we're not discarding, so there we go. Ooh. Opponent can... yeah, they can eat my lands. Oh! No, they ate their own... okay, that's fine. So that makes this a 4-4. They probably swing. I don't have anything to get back with Lear anymore at this point, so I'm willing to block with her. Skyclave Apparition, probably to snipe Dorat. That's fine. Toralf is a 3/3, probably gets double block. I still want to snipe the Scavenging Ooze anyway. Oh wait, hold on. We have a plan here.
You failed to entertain me. I'm taking the day off.
It's greatest power, so that's automatically the Scavenging Ooze. Eats the air, so yeah, definitely eats that one.
Watch the life essence fade.
Yeah, this has to attack though. Yeah, we're kind of giving up equity here. I want to see if our opponent is... but our opponent is going to be forced to block. Most likely... no, they don't even block. Okay. And next turn we can go Scarab God. And we have the Ornithopter mana, so we can go Scarab... ooh, wow, opponent is... don't that... no, that's fake. Nothing, leave it alone. So basically one of those ads that tells you to do something. Opponent is... yeah, opponent is gonna be in a world of hurt. We did give up... they don't know what's coming yet. So time check. Yeah, we have a 4-minute lead more or less. So next turn, yeah, Scarab God, exile. We have no creatures on our side. We do have a Scavenging Ooze there, so we can borrow that. Now the interesting thing is we can also just block with the Toralf. Yeah, they They think they're getting ahead. Oh, they also... Oh, we have a Deem Worthy also for this. So we need to decide but and that's already 8 lightning bolts in our library. No, definitely not blinking this. Yeah, we blinked this one. The next turn we go for the Deem Worthy, probably on the Incubator Druid if they keep it unblocked. If they do tap it down, we... This is 7 damage flat. Yeah, this is a... Somehow, yeah, we're seeing a lot of different creatures. I guess what happened is we have to remember that green needs specific cards to have good card draw. White does not necessarily have good card draw. Our opponent is running blue, but they haven't hit what they needed. Okay, that's a good scry. Oh, what do you know? Lightning bolt. Oh, and we have a mean trick also. Let's borrow their Skyclave Apparition. And how many bolts is this now? So that's 12 bolts in our library. Well, technically 11. We cast 1. Wow. And Skittering Surveyor. Let's start getting some lands out. Probably mountains, considering how many bolts we have. Oh, we probably should have gotten the swamp, actually. Oh, wait, we can still get it. Wow, Thassa is paying off dividends. Opponent could have a board wipe, but Angel of Invention, ooh, probably has to fabricate. Whip. I can cycle this. I don't even have to cast it. I can just cycle it. Put. I guess we keep these on top. Yeah, good game. Good game. Whoo-wee. How many bolts? It's probably the only reason I'm keeping the Brineborn Cutthroat, but that's easily one of the cards I would cut out if I have to. Yeah, but that said, white for Lightning Helix, only good if our opponent proves to be aggro mid-range. Any other matchup, we probably don't want to dilute our mana base. So, yeah, there we go. That's a good first win. Ideally, I'd like to get at least one more win so I can get my money back. But what do you know? We can... What do you know? How... That is 12 bolts in our library. Yeah, we... Okay, we're keeping this one. Turn 1, Play with Fire. Turn 2, Clone Crafter. Or turn 2, Ornithopter if we have a good 4-mana play, but most likely not. I guess we do turn 2 Clone Crafter, because we... Well, turn 2 Chart, of course, is also a thing. Let's do the Clone Crafter first. Let's see if there's anything good we can get off our opponent. Oh, that's... Hello! Now our opponent's in Reanimator ramp, so we have a... So now we have to rush. So we have to be on the lookout for how do they get... Okay, we're... So we are at 5-6. Now the other question is... Now the other question is... Yeah, we have to name creature here. Yeah, we're definitely naming creature at this point. Oh, Prophetic Titan. Hold on. Creature... Instant sorcery. We're missing land. Oddly enough, we might be the first one to get the Serra's Emissary, but our opponent could still have removal for it, so it's not the end of the world for our opponent. We still want to hit one land so that you can get the Prophetic Titan to... Oh, we can choose one. The choose one's not great. You really want to choose both. Muldrifter. Ooh, hard cast. Ooh, this is scary. Could they have Mana Tide? We're taking Tree, that's for sure. Not attacking. Magma Opus is a good one. So we're gonna see if they have it. Now the question is, what happens if... Oh, we would... Oh, this is gonna be so hard if we end up having double Serra's Emissary. We do have hard removal. It's just a bit hard to get to it. So this is our opponent, I believe. Yeah, this is gonna be a very interesting battle. Wilderness Rex, so no Serra's Emissary yet. Also note, if nothing happens to Ornithopter, we do have the mana for Magma Opus. Oh, we have the Vraska's Contempt, which we have to save. So that also means we're probably not attacking with the Serra's Emissary because our opponent could easily... So we're just waiting for our opponent to go end of turn. We use the Magma Opus, generate a bit of board presence. Baral's Expertise returned up to 3. Okay, so since they're returning this... Do they have an actual counter? We do get the Professor Onyx, so we now have extra removal. I could sack, but no, let's have those come back. Ooh. I don't... I so want to cast it, but not quite yet. I guess we pass. Because our opponent has the Wilderness Wreck, but nothing to use it on. Basically, we're just holding up the Deem Worthy. 7 damage. This is a 7/7, so wow. Deem Worthy is exact. Cold-blooded. Well, we unfortunately have to deem the 8 not worthy. We'll take 2. Opponent untaps all their mana again. Okay, Fetid Pools. Yeah, we probably want to have another black source just in case. So we definitely want to save the Vraska. Actually, no, we can just go for the Vraska's. Nah, they still have a. This is tough. I guess we go for it, see if they have the counter. If they have a counter spell, it disallow, that's fine. So that's kind of fine, I guess. Yeah, because I figured they would not do anything until the counter gets live. I probably also should start playing the Prophetic Titan to at least snipe the Muldrifter. Because our opponent is always going to have counter magic up. That is the issue. The question is, how much counter magic does our opponent actually have in their deck? Because they'd be down to one last card. Voracious Hydra. Plus 5. Ugh. That's kind of fine. It's kind of fine. It's a bit annoying. So now we have to use the Vraska's Contempt on the Voracious Hydra. We can't use Professor Onyx because it's exactly 5. And I think we only have one swamp left anyway. Yeah, so... Oh, we do have another one. Okay, take the other swamp. Mutant Massacre would be neat. Yeah, somehow we're not... Let's see if our opponent has... Nope. If they had the way to protect it, they're not bothering. So, let's just play the Woe Strider. We're probably going to start getting beaten down by the cave as well, so that's going to be an issue. Yeah, so the plan now is to kind of goat our way out of this. Wow, sorry that this game is taking very long. And it's not 23 or 20, oh, 25. So, oh, they have a Lier too. Nice. Okay, the good news is we have a good Prophetic Titan target. So what are the spells they can get back? The Disallow doesn't really do much. Trumpeting Herd does. Okay, they're going for the Trumpeting Herd. So our plan is to just basically also because this actually good question. Is this rebounded? No, I think it's just straight exile. So we take. Opponent gets to untap everything. Thankfully, these are all sorceries. Prismari Command. Oh, hold on, take note. Spells can't be countered. but activated triggered abilities can. So they can actually... I will just end up with a 4/4. Let's see if they figure it out, though. Let's see if they can... let's say they figure out the disallow play. Because you can disallow this trigger. It's... yeah, having that special red glow is a very good trick. Let's see. At the very least, we can get them to use up the dis... oh no, they did not. Okay. So, knowing that, we can pass. Then we can probably just snipe the Muldrifter some other time. Yeah, they might be sitting on more counters. Yeah, kind of awkward when you're big. We'll take the tree for now. But yeah, Lovestruck Beast is kind of awkward here. Also get to see if they have any other responses outside of this. Man, this is going to be a very long match. They are kind of mid-rangey. Not many targets that... mid-rangey with big creatures. Not many targets for Lightning Helix, so that's a no-go. Our best bet now is to actually just play... oh wait, no, we're still saving Professor Onyx for the Sarah's Emissary. That's the other... one thing, that's the important thing we need to remember. Although, a Meat Hook Massacre that's sufficiently large can do it as well. We also have Mizzix's Mastery available. What does that get us? 1, 2, 3... 5, 6, quite a bunch of spells actually. So they're bouncing the Woe Strider. Might as well get value out of that. Okay. Nope, that's a very good value. Do I want to sack another? Probably not. Opponent is waiting on something. Okay, so they all untap. He gets to cast it for free. That's virtually free. So Seagate Stormcaller with nothing to recast. Yeah, we're really digging. We're essentially digging for... I can let the Ornithopter die at this point, actually. Yeah. Whoever can resolve the Mizzix's Mastery... if I can resolve the Mizzix's Mastery, that's gonna be pretty brutal. Go loss. So we definitely want to recast the Pris. Oh, and they get to recast a lot of good stuff. Nice. Okay, so it's literally Mizzix Mastery or bust at this point. They probably also have a Field of the Dead as well. That's the usual combo. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they have more than enough. They probably don't have a Field of the Dead if that's what they got. Oh, they're actually passing. Yeah, we need to hit something good. Dorat is not it. Toralf's Disciple is interesting. No, we need to hit Mizzix Mastery, but that's like what? We've been 3 cards down. And my concern is that they have a counterspell to follow it up. That's that one card that they keep holding on to. Cutthroat. Yeah, I guess we pass. Scarab God's a good one. They had the counter. Okay, so it's a good thing we cast that and not this. So we can sack Onyx. But I think the correct place to actually just go for the +1. Meatook would do it. Lier would also do it.
Let's go.
Yeah, I think we made the mistake. We were supposed to get them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'll only be able to cast a 5-mana spell. That's Deem Worthy Vraska's Contempt. Yeah, we were supposed to take the Meathook Massacre. Ooh, they can't kick this, thank goodness. We loot. Oh wait, they can. They just played the land first. Yeah, that's more than enough. We'll see how they sequence this, but we might have we made a big mistake here. And let's see if they know about Vastwood Surge Kick. I think they know. Yeah, so this is just big ramp, so we need to be fast. Yeah, that's good game. So yeah, even if we grabbed the Meathook Massacre, it wouldn't have been fast enough. So knowing that, Priest is probably too slow. Soulherder would be interesting. I think we cut the Seagate Stormcaller for Platinum Angel? They have plenty of ways to remove it though. I guess we can cut. No, the Thassa synergy is still fine, I guess. But we need to hit spells. I guess Sign in Blood is a good one. We probably want to. No, we have Chart of Course. We don't want to cut that. Oh wow, I'm already drawing blanks right now, so not too sure what to do. The Lightning Helix kinda helps, but not generally, and I don't think it's worth messing our mana. We'll just have to accept that this is one of our weaker matchups, I guess. So I guess the better play would have been just to start casting other stuff. Yeah, the Seagate Stormcaller is definitely a miss here. Okay, we have the Mastery. We definitely want to go Ornithopter turn 2. At least we have Ghost Rider turn 3, worst comes to worst. Cause on our turn 3, what we can do is we can Prismari Command, snipe their, make a treasure token, snipe their. Generally, I would consider that a safe block, but no, they did have a big artifact. Technically, I should have waited for them to cast that. Well, because they're going to cast it anyway, but... Okay, we played the Ghost Rider. And I think we also want to... Wait. Pirate, Rogue. So we're only getting one card if ever. Yeah, that Wilderness Wreck was really good. Actually, our opponent having some counters also. We never got around to that because we were still fluffing around it. Okay, I'll just cast this. So they get all their colors. Yeah, Sarah's Emissary is still gonna be an issue. Looks like they're going for it. Let's start messing with their hand, but if they hit Sarah's Emissary and we can't hit our Dimurdi or Vraska's Contempt, we're in trouble. I can technically swing with these. Well, they block the Wolf Strider. Yeah. The fact that they're willing to let go of one of the counter spells is not good for us. Yeah, we need to hit our spells now because this is clearly Sarah's Emissary on creature. Instant. So well, flooding doesn't help us either. They also have protection, so the other plan would have been to actually just hold on to that land and just recast the Prismari command off this, but okay, so knowing the situation, we want to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We want to have 7 if we do draw Meathook Massacre. We kind of have to take this though. Also, what are the odds our opponent still has a disallow and a neutralize? Wow, we might have gotten locked out on this in this case. Go loss. Oh, 6 mana, not go loss. Voracious Hydra. Let's see which one it goes for. It probably goes for the Ghost Rider. Oh, Ornithopter. Okay. Scarab God does not do it. Well, technically it gets us a 4/4 back. Scorching Dragon Fire doesn't do either. Prophetic Titan. So we have an artifact creature and an instant. If I cast a sorcery, it exiles the instant. This one does not snipe anything. I guess the best bet is to just go for the one out of 4. So Demordy would not kill it. Chart the course gets us a sorcery, which it's too late already at that point. Wow. Opponent also had the very good read there. Usually they go for creature, but yeah, I guess going for instant made more sense against our deck. Yeah, the green for the big guns. That was a very solid choice. We didn't stand a chance against this particular matchup. Well, the good news is they're still playing cards, so it does reduce it reduces the likelihood that they have it in hand. But that said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Took Massacre not gonna quite do it. It wipes our entire. Yeah, Vraska. Unfortunately, it's an yeah, all our removal happens to be instants. Ooh. Even the Magma Opus is an instant. Toralf's Disciple, not gonna do it. Yeah, opponent just some quick tech to Sarah's Emissary, which always works. There's a Platinum Angel. The odds are our opponent probably has removal for this, so I don't think this is gonna stick. We'll see. Nope. Oh. Okay, do they have it? They have removal. Yeah, good game. Could we have done anything about that emissary? Not really. We would have needed to. We needed to hit we needed to hit Professor Onyx, and that was a one-off. Well, we also didn't have the mana, so that was not so great. But we'll take it. Yeah, we also did not have enough mana for Took Massacre, and yeah, our opponent was playing pure control. We never really got on the board there. We're not gonna get on the board with this hand, so that's a mulligan. We will get on the board with this one. We've been the acquisitions expert. So, depending on what our opponent plays, we could just go for the turn 2 Magma Opus, turn 3 Toralf's Disciple. If we draw the land, it's turn 2 Dorat. Turn 3 Toralf's Disciple. Ideally, we get this in the yard because we have the Opus Mizzix Mastery combo. Okay. Okay, we did hit mana, so I can go Toralf's Disciple. They could probably kill it. It's kind of fine, I guess, since we're not wasting the treasure. Opponent kills the Disciple. Okay, that's fine. So now we need to we probably want to save the Mizzix Mastery for a while. Yeah, and also if I don't have to spend the treasure, I won't, because Magma Opus it is a lot better than just the lightning bolt. Let's see. Oh. Oh wow, we got the combo. Oh, and now that's where and this is where Seagate Stormcaller comes in. See. So now Seagate Stormcaller into copying. What's this? Copy the next. So Seagate Stormcaller, then Lightning Bolt. Not Spider Queen.
Envy the strong, for they my will cannot be denied.
Yep. Yep, writing's on the wall on that one. Woo-wee. So our opponent is playing enough small creatures that Lightning Helix looks good here. I probably want to cut the Seagate Stormcaller for that. So Lightning Helix comes in. Soulherder looks like a good one to bring in as well. But Soulherder not exactly blinking much. I think we just stick with this one. Field. Also, our opponent looks like they're playing mostly basics. I didn't see any non-basics, so no point playing the Field of Ruin. But that was a very good dismantling. Opponent probably going into more control. It's in their name after all, I guess. But yeah, usually it's not. Well, to be fair, we also had our non-basics, but we never got to play any of them. We're not even showing the black part of our deck yet. Opponent definitely gonna go first. Okay, this is solid. We're missing a lot of the double black, but we can Skittering Surveyor for one of it at least. Okay, opponent does Inquisition, so 3 or less. We either lose the Cutthroat or the Surveyor. Chances are we lose the Surveyor because our opponent sees we have double black. Yep, that's correct. So let's see if we can... Oh, we should have played the island... Oh, well, never mind. This is actually... So let's see if they have... They probably have a kill spell for this, which is I'm kind of fine with. That sounds more like an overkill spell. So that solves one of our black mana issues. The Ornithopter would solve the other one, but I don't think this is gonna stick. We'll see. Oh, it's stuck. Opponent's... Wow, that's a lot of white. Angel of Invention. I could go with Onyx right away, but that feels like overkill. And we want to save the lightning helix if our opponent says activates the Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Let's see if that... Usually that doesn't trigger anything, but we'll see what happens after this. Noxious Gear Hulk. Well, there goes our white man as well. That's actually...
Under my tutelage, even you can master death.
So our opponent can activate... Oh, kind of inexorable. That's... So they snipe Onyx,
I'll be in my office.
but we get to snipe Kaya in their turn.
Look, I can't do everything.
But we're about to get beaten down by... Oh wow, we're gonna lose the Vraska's Contempt as well. At least we made sure to get rid of... Oh, Gonti, Lord of Luxury. So... One's gonna... Oh wow, they're gonna take whatever's really good. Let's see what that spelled. Oh, Charming Prince to Link the Gonti. Oh, so we're supposed to be the value one, but looks like they got more value than we do. And as long as it remains exiled, so sniping Gonti doesn't do much. It's still better than nothing, though. Well. So the question now is, what big thing did they hit out of us? So it's... The worst is, Wait, no. No, they already took out our Onyx. What's the next worst thing that they could get from us? I think it's Magma Opus. Mizzix's Mastery is also quite bad. No, they only have 2 spells here. This is mostly creature-based. Thassa would be annoying because I would have to snipe their... I'd have to snipe their Charming Prince. Oh, they actually have Degree. Lot Spider Queen.
Darkness will swallow the light. You win this round. But I get a gift in exchange for loyalty.
War of Attrition, I guess. I actually forgot we had that Meat Massacre. Problem now is... Yeah, this is another thing they could have taken. Thank goodness they did not. Infernal Grasp, that's their own card. Might as well cast a Lightning Helix since we're not getting it back. So our opponent can start hitting us now. Oh, they had the... So they did take Thassa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... So we're gonna wait for them to activate Hive of the Eye Tyrant. We don't have counter spells, so they could not have taken one from us. Do they have one of their own? Nope, they did not. And we got Dora Prismari Command up. Opponents. Oh, we got. Oh, whoa. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, we can't. We're down to just Magma Opus. So I kind of wanna play Dora first. So we want to do the Prismari command, then Mizzix Mastery. Chart the course. Okay. And that goes into our graveyard, right? So we also get that. Let's see what... Mara Triton. Okay. Draw 3 cards, go 2 life. Let's see what their follow-up play is. Okay, so that denies the blink. Gets us a Scarab God. Oh, we can even activate it too. Yeah, we were gonna take whatever they had, and that was it. Woo! Okay, so that middle game aside, we had very solid games there. So yes, unfortunately we could not beat our second round opponent in Broken, but we managed to make the best out of our first and third round opponents. So that's a pretty good setup for us. We'll take it. And there we go. We didn't make money, but we didn't lose money also. I'll take that. And that's gonna be it for this episode of the Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, I don't remember. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications and whatnot. Thank you very much, Tim Slopcat, Jericho Ilagan, for tuning in. I'm probably gonna just do another. I'm gonna try to see when I can get Vintage Cube. Depends on when they can fix my account. It's possible that they don't fix it in time. So c'est la vie. That it is what it is. But we'll probably do another. I guess I might do another cube draft. There's always some. I can always save the player draft for next time. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys again next time. Take care. God bless. Stay safe wherever you are. Oh, especially on the stay safe part. I know a lot of people who have gotten hit. Please do take care. And God bless. Have a great year, everyone.